Yes, darling. Look at the mess I've made.
Oh, the mess.
Oh no. Good evening, girls. I thought I would film a bit of an evening routine. So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I haven't filmed anything over the weekend because I've had literally from beginning to end of the weekend, it's been absolutely jam-packed. We've not stopped. Summer's 13th birthday next week, so we had a little bit of a sleepover party situation. We took the girls out on Saturday. My car blew up again. Ah, Ronnie, no, leave that. Oh, this is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Oh, the mess.
Anyway, I've not really picked a very good time to start filming this intro, have I? But I wanted to show you what we're having for our dinner, or what I'm cooking for dinner. I feel like I'm gonna maybe do a week. Ah! That's hot, you can't touch.
I did this.
Right, I think I'll come back to you. I'm standing on rice. Right, let's get your high chair. I've got all rice on my feet now. It's your Hot Wheels, I know it's yours. What a nightmare. So I thought I'd film a little bit of an evening routine. We're just having our dinner. It's a little bit late, I'll be honest. Ronnie's on chicken, rice and avocado. Probably won't eat the avocado. It's been a long time since I've tried him with it, but with certain veg, I'm like desperate. This is just a very quick tea for Ronnie because Stefan's not home yet and I'm gonna do steak for tea. Obviously I wouldn't do Ronnie a steak. Done him some cooked chicken with this Tilda rice. It's just the same as normal rice, but it's just in a smaller packet. And I just saw him and I thought they're handy to have in on nights like this where he needs some tea like right now. Chicken, rice and avocado. I'm gonna see how he is with this avocado because it's probably been quite a while since I've tried him with avocado. It's something I always forget to get in. I just wanted to show you this very, very quickly. So as we've had such a full on weekend, I'm all out of sorts again. I didn't drink, but I didn't get a chance to do my meal preps properly yesterday. So I cooked all my chicken, but it's just literally in the fridge, just the chicken breasts are all just in the fridge. I'm doing some potatoes with our tea tonight, but I thought I'm just gonna cook all the potatoes in the air fryer. I've never done them in the air fryer before, so we'll just see how this goes. And any that are left over, I can distribute them between some meal preps for this week. And then tomorrow I'll just have to sort the rest out. Just literally not had time. Stefan texts the mick out of me all the time when I say I've not got time, but I literally do not get a minute, girls. Do not get a minute. Anyway, I've chopped my potatoes up, baby potatoes. I've chopped them up quite small, drizzled them with some olive oil. There is literally rice all over the floor. There was half a packet in the fridge and I lifted something else out and it dropped. Garlic is like my favourite thing ever. Although there's nothing worse than smelling like garlic. Well, there are worse things you can smell of. That was a bit much. That was a bit much. Hello?
Hello, it's a great Sunday.
So because Stefan's not home, there was a piece of leftover salmon and some rice in the fridge. So I'm just going to have that. In a couple of hours when he's home, I'll do the steak and potatoes. I like to just give you ideas because obviously you can just tailor it to whatever it is that you're doing. I'm just going to put a bit of sweet chilli sauce on this salmon. It looks bland as anything, but just trying to get as much in as possible. I am definitely feeling puffier. I don't mind it though. I'm not getting scared. Well, I am maybe. That was a bit of a lie. Put half an avocado in with this because it's here, so. I'm eating out of Tupperware tonight.
Yes.
There you go.
It's ready. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then this.
Try it. Try it. You might like it, look.
No. No.
Just eat the chicken then.
It's a baby shark.
There's only so many rounds of Baby Shark I can take. Good evening. It is now 8:15 and I actually wasn't going to film the remainder of this evening. And I'll tell you for why. The last you saw, Ronnie was in his high chair. He was having a wonderful time. He was requesting Baby Shark over and over and over again. And then literally out of nowhere, he just flips. So he was absolutely fine. Dad came home from work and he was laughing and joking. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just goes into meltdown mode. Literally meltdown mode. I've never ever seen him in the state he was in tonight. And he has, over the past couple of weeks, he has been a little bit like this. He's been a little bit offside, but like not ill. Like he's not been ill, he's just been like a bit phlegmy, which has resulted in him like, when he's getting upset or he's crying, he's like coughing a lot, and then sometimes he ends up being sick, which he did earlier on today when I went and picked him up from my mum's. I was going to give him a bath, but when he gets like that, there is no, like, that's it then for the evening. Like you might settle him down, but you don't want to do anything else to upset him. And it's not that I don't want to upset him, it's just that I don't want him being sick and like essentially choking, which is something else I've dealt with recently, but it's just not something I don't want to speak about. So we did go into full-on meltdown mode. Normally like a bit of TV sorts him out, helps him calm down. Nothing. Like I gave him a biscuit, didn't want it. He was holding his little teddies. Oh, he was just all over the show, and I thought, that is this YouTube video done for the evening. But no, I thought, well, my evening will now continue. He is in bed. He literally... So yesterday, when I said we had such a busy day, we went to a christening and we went to a family meal, and he didn't have a nap. Like, we just didn't... There was no time in the day, and obviously me and Stefan were both there, so it was like, we'll just deal with it if any issues arise. And we didn't. Like, he was absolutely fine. He was such a good boy yesterday. My mum took him home today, and he had a nap, but it wasn't a very long one, so we're not sure whether it was his teeth or the lack of sleep or a heavy weekend, who bloody knows. But anyway, so I've just been trying to be a little bit quiet. I was just tidying our bedroom, just putting some clothes away and stuff. So this is how the rest of my evening will go. Obviously my nervous system is all over the show at this point. I still need to have a shower, and I would like to sit and do a little bit of editing tonight, so I want to get settled. I can't do anything until the house is like, I'm not talking glistening, but like just tidy, you know, everything's ready for tomorrow. So this is not what I do every single night, but it's what I should do every single night. Some nights don't do it, and then in the morning I'm like, oh, really should have sorted myself out last night. So I'm going to put a relaxing playlist on, something to calm the nerves, and yeah, have a little bit of a tidy up. I'm still in the kitchen. I'm just finishing up my meal preps because obviously, did I mention I went to a christening yesterday? We went to a christening, obviously it was Summer's birthday on Saturday. Sunday morning we got up, and then we were going to a christening at 2. Then after that we were going to a family meal. So the day was just full. It was really nice to have such a full weekend. Sometimes, some weekends we don't really do anything. And then summer, we are in high demand, so it was a lovely weekend. I managed to cook my chicken yesterday. I didn't put them in the Tupperwares and all that, so I am doing it now. Do you remember when I said I was going to have steak and potatoes for my tea? That's not happening now. Don't follow me for bulking tips, because I just haven't eaten enough. And I'm not saying I have eaten enough for an average person, but for a person that wants to build muscle, yada, 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 I haven't eaten enough. So Penny, I know you're watching, just ignore this. I mean, I'm just being a little bit dramatic, but if I'm being totally honest with you, I'll probably have a cup of tea with and a bagel with like cream cheese and jam. And then when Stefan comes home, we usually have a protein shake blended with oats at night. So that's what we'll probably have. And that is realistic, but not ideal. You know me, girls, I'm not going to fake it and pretend I do this, that and the other and I'm all perfect and amazing, because I'm definitely not. And sometimes meals are substituted with protein shakes, which, I mean, it's all right every now and then. If you can get your protein in through a food source, that is always better. I mean, when Penny did my meal plans, I actually don't think there was any protein shakes on it. It was just all food, but it's just about being organised. So anyway, I'm not moaning because, well, I'm not. I've had a lovely day. I've had a lovely weekend. I'm just like sort of playing catch up now. So half I've done with them potatoes. which are really nice actually. I just did them in the air fryer for like 20 minutes with some olive oil, garlic, and then like some like mixed herbs. Stefan just slathers his with mayo anyway, so we can't taste anything. But yeah, half with potato, half with rice. Not extremely imaginative, I must admit. However, at this point, I am just doing absolutely everything I can and just trying to be more organised. If I was making all different fancy dancy different meals, I just wouldn't do it. I've tried it before and it's like, if I do like 3 different things, it just doesn't turn out very nice, and then it doesn't get eaten and it just gets wasted. So I keep things simple. So it's a good job we don't mind eating the same thing every single day. I always do a different dinner, but I'm really loving steak at the minute, like really loving it. Steak, and I made myself steak and eggs the other day. Oh, it was just lovely. I just love a steak. But we went for a meal yesterday. Got a steak and I was a bit mortified because I hate buying the most expensive thing on the menu. I'm not a mega fan of like pasta and pizza. Like, do you know what? I'm going to get something that I actually want and stop being such a fucking fanny about it. I got this steak, it was just very chewy. It wasn't great, and I thought, well, I probably should have just stuck to pasta. And like, I like garlic bread, but I like garlic bread that comes, it's dead, you know, dead cheap, and it's like a baguette and it's sliced like that. My mum used to always have one in freezer. Like, there was always one of them garlic bread baguettes in. And then my favourite type, not the like circle ones. Right, so meal prep's all done. I've also prepped, I've just like set up our Weetabix for the morning. 9 times out of 10 I do this. On the nights when I've not done it, in the morning I'm just like, it's literally, it takes a couple of minutes, but them couple of minutes are so precious in the morning. It is now 25 to 10 and I still haven't sat down. Honestly, I don't know why people do it. Like, how are you sat down by like 8, 9 o'clock? It just never ever happens. Right, so I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm gonna wash my face with this CeraVe foaming cleanser. I've used this for years, so you'll have definitely seen me use that before if you've been here for a while. On my body, I'm gonna use this Johnson's body wash. I've been using this for such a long time as well. Whenever I go into like Home Bargains, or I picked this up from Savers the other day, I always pick like 3 up at a time. It's like £1 something, but it's so nice. I can't even describe the smell. Like, it's just the sweetest, most gorgeous smell ever. So yeah, so I'm gonna wash my little body with that and then put my pyjamas on. I'm whispering because Ronnie's in bed. I am looking a little bit pasty, but my evening routine is extremely simple. I've got 3 products. I'd love like a little dressing table where I could like sit and do all these bits and pieces. That is the dream, eventually, to have a dressing table with a mirror. Anyway, you've seen me use this 1,000 times before. If you've never used it before, it's the Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliant. It's very, very good. If you've not used it before, I'd buy the travel size. It'll last you a long time, but also I wouldn't use it every evening because it can be quite harsh, but it's amazing, and I can always tell when I've used it. I don't use it every single night, but when I do use it, I always recommend putting it on cotton pads. I feel like it does the job better when it's been put on a cotton pad. It removes all the dead skin cells, anything that's left on your face. I always double cleanse, but I just use that face wash. I use it twice, but there is always still something that comes off your face. So that's that. I would recommend going down onto your neck as well, but I don't want to scrub any remainder of any tan that I have actually got on my neck. I don't want to get it off, so I am just going to leave my neck for the time being. Hyaluronic acid. This is the one from Superdrug, but I really like it. We should all be using hyaluronic acid. And then this is a new product that I've got. It's the Caudalie Resveratrol. I'll probably put it on the screen if you can't see it. Is it in a different language? Anyway, it's a night cream. They do a day version of it, but it was a bit spenny, so I thought I'll just stick with the night one. But I think it was £50. Sorry. But you can buy refills, so when you run out of it, you keep the jar and you can buy a refill for £40, so I get £10 off. but you do only need a tiny bit of it, and I really, really like it. I think it's such a nice product. And again, I can tell when I've used it, like it does make a big difference to my skin. I just thought I'd come to the bathroom to show you my skin, because the lighting's definitely better in here. You can see straight away how much fresher my skin looks. Sometimes I will also add some little, sorry, that towel's really stressing me out. I'm just going to put it down there, then you can't see it. Sometimes I will put some like tanning drops into my moisturiser at night. I'm not going to do that tonight just because I can't be arsed. It's 10 o'clock now. I've done enough. But yeah, sometimes I will do that. And I, like, whenever anyone says, oh, like, I'm feeling a bit pasty, or like people are trying to not go on the sunbeds and stuff. Sunbeds are no good for us girls. It's no good for our skin. It's no good for our health. So if we can avoid it as much as we can, sisters, because I know we do it, if we can avoid it, please do. Get some tanning drops in your evening moisturiser and it will change your life. Depending on your skin, I've got oily skin, I get congested pores, yada yada, whatever, but I will still sometimes use the Dove Gradual Tan, what I use on my body. I'll just use that on my face as well, and it has the same effects as the tanning drops. Just be aware, last week I was like looking at myself and I was like, not to put myself down, but I was just feeling a little bit like I just like wasn't feeling cute. I think I actually mentioned it in my vlog. So one evening I just slapped on this Dove Gradual Tan. I put quite a bit of it on, and then in the morning, I mean, I looked like a gorgeous bronze goddess. However, I did have it all in my hairline, and that was not a good look. Like, that's not what we're going for, angels. It's not the vibe. So yeah, hence why I'm not going to put any tan on tonight. I just can't be bothered. And I just don't feel like I need it. Tomorrow might be a different story. Yeah, I always recommend the tanning drops. It's not like a major change unless you put too many tanning drops in, but it is just something that, like, in the morning, you just feel fresher, like, without having to pack loads of like makeup on. But anyway, yeah, so that is skincare done. I am going to go downstairs now. It's gone 10 o'clock. Make myself a little bit of something to eat and wait for Stefan to come in. The football was on tonight, so he went to the pub to watch the game. So yeah, so it's been a lovely chilled evening. Do really want to do some editing, so I'm going to get my laptop out now, but guarantee as soon as I get it out, Stefan will walk through the door and then we'll probably sit and watch something. But anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Also, before you get in bed at night, girls, make sure your bedroom is tidy. Oh, because there is nothing worse than, there's nothing that I struggle more with than like trying to get to sleep in an untidy room. Like, I mean, maybe not everyone's the same as me, but I just feel like I can't relax. And obviously sometimes our room is untidy and sometimes there are piles of washing and they're there for days. But I just know that on them nights, it just doesn't sit very well with me. So I've just had my little protein shake. Oh, my big protein shake, rather. But it is now 11 o'clock, about 10 to 11, something like that. Stephanie's home. She's sat next to me. But yeah, so we've just been having a little bit of a chat, and I did put Slow Horses on, but we're probably not going to sit and watch this now. We're going to go and get in bed. So I'm going to finish my shake and end this video here. So thank you so much for spending the evening with me.
Have you spent the evening with each other?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just like, we've just been like sorting the kitchen out and doing our skincare and having a shower and stuff.
Shaved your legs? I've
not shaved my legs, no, actually. They're really bad as well. 2 recommendations. First one is Slow Horses. 4 or else 5 seasons. We're on season 2 now, but season 1 was really, really good. So we're really enjoying this. And then I watched a film the other week called Back to Black, and it was about Amy Winehouse, and it was such a good film. So yeah, them are my 2 recommendations for this week. I haven't read a book in quite a while, so I can't recommend any books for you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Go and follow me over on Instagram. It's @JodeB_, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.